people that I've spoken to in my private practice don't quite understand the notion of boundaries, and I'm wondering if any of you out there have some confusion about what setting boundaries is all about. A lot of people that I speak to have guilt when they set limits or set boundaries for others. They're afraid of hurting other people by setting boundaries. And in fact, boundaries aren't something we give someone else. It's actually defining who we are. And when you start looking at boundaries as self-definition rather than some big aggressive movement you give to someone else, you actually gain more power for yourself. And in terms of setting limits for others, about who you are, it creates much more security, and everybody around you will feel freer to be themselves. With children, they absolutely need to know where they begin and end, where they begin and end as people. And if you don't set boundaries, if you don't give limits, if you don't say this is not appropriate for me, or it's not appropriate that you do this to others, you're teaching your children that they too can self-define, that they too don't have to be touched inappropriately, or that they too can be safe when they're crossing the road. So it's very important to think of boundaries as a basis for self-identification and for creating the security of self that we need to bring into our adult lives. I think nothing's more tragic than to see someone come into their adult lives and to be terribly frightened to say who they are, what they want, and what they need. So just think about that. We learn that right from the beginning of life.